hey there. Well, hi there. Well, ho there, Travel Start. It's Liz here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We know that you can spend your time in travel absolutely anywhere, and that you decide to do it with us just makes my heart happy. So thank you so much for that. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and become part of the Travel Start family. Get social with us. We are on multiple social platforms, so check us out. Look us up, Travel Start 67. We're right there. We're looking for like-minded, kind fellow world travelers, people who want to get out, see this big blue marble that we call Earth, and people who want to do it together with groups with their families, and also who want to travel with us. So if that is you, then please consider becoming part of the Travel Start family and subscribe. I should let you guys know that I am recording this simultaneously for Facebook and also for YouTube, so you may see me moving back and forth, and that's because I'm recording for both social media outlets. Okay, alrighty. So earlier we talked about I had this convention that I went to this weekend, and I'm sorry you guys, I'm having a hot flash. It's time to put on the air conditioner. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Okay, so earlier we talked about the two conferences that I went to this weekend, and some of the things that resonated with me in terms of the conference. And one of the major things that resonated, or that came out of my brain, was that, trying to get the cooler on. Come on, Bobo. Work with me. There we go. I just heard it come on. Okay. So, being courageous was one of the things. Also, loving people, being myself, and of course, always being respectful. And also that I need to treat Travel Start more like a business. It's been a lot about me, but I'm not getting a lot of interaction. I'm not getting a lot of talking. I'm not getting a lot of people asking for quotes or things like that. And so it's time, it's past time. This page, Facebook, for Travel Start 67 has been up since 2015, somewhere around 2015. We're now 6 years out, and I'm still having, it's like pulling teeth to get people to comment or, you know, whatever. I am actually seeing some people starting to like posts, which is always encouraging. It makes me happy. But in terms of commenting and like watching a lot of the content, it's been pretty like flat. Okay, so now that we know that, let me just recap this part of the last video. They told me, or they during the conference, they were talking about being courageous. And the question was asked, why are you so concerned that people may think that you are less than an honest person or have less than honorable intentions towards them? Because, first of all, those types of people in network marketing or in business don't last if they're dishonest. Do you know what I mean? Second of all, I'm not that person. I could never be that. I think it would make me physically sick to be that type of a person. So why are you putting so much time and effort into making people feel like you're not going to be that type of person? And I had to think about that. And so what happened, what bounced to the front of my head was, any person that knows more about their deficits than their positives is not going to make it anywhere in business and in happiness and in life. And it's true. Any person that knows more. So if you walk around and you're that person that's like, well, I didn't get this thing, and I didn't get that thing, and I didn't get the other, and so on and so forth, and I have this problem, and I have this thing, and that's what you do. But then someone asked me, well, what's something that you like to do for fun? And then you can't think about fun, but you can certainly tell them about this other thing. It is hard to move forward in business without a focus. It's hard to move forward in life and happiness and in love and in respect without having a focus and having a great foundation. Now, I think I've spent a lot of time doing a lot of really great stuff on Travel Start, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and whatever, but now I'm at the point where what I want is to have you guys talking to me. So I'm going to take a page out of the Bible, actually, and I'm going to talk to you. The Bible says to preach the good news of the kingdom throughout all the inhabited earth. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is not a religious conversation, but I'm just referencing it for this conversation. And so it's time for me to talk to people about the good thing that I've kept, you know, so close to me, thinking that I was doing the right thing in terms of building like a clientele, building people that would be interested in, and building like camaraderie and whatnot. So I've put it on Facebook, and I've put it on this, and I've put it on that, and I've invited friends and things like that, but it just hasn't been growing. So I feel like it's time to maybe take a different tack. So let's talk about why travel is important. Now that you know my backstory, now that you know how we got to this topic, if you stuck with me this long, then you're probably one of those people that's in my tribe, and maybe you just don't know it yet. Potentially. Okay. If you guys haven't seen that other video, if you're on Facebook, it's somewhere down in the comments. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, then I'll put a link to that particular video, okay? Just in case, because I don't want to do the whole thing over. It was a longer video, okay? Travel. To me, travel means fun. To me, travel means spending time with family. To me, travel means memories. To me, travel means getting reconnected with your family. Even if you're already connected, it still is that reconnection. Like, there's something that happens when you're on a ship. You guys know I focus on tropical travel, all-inclusives, cruise ships, right? And there is something absolutely magical that happens when you're on a ship with people that you love, like, respect, and want to spend time with. When you can just get together for dinner and no one has to stop and clean. No one has to have a bunch of people come to their house. You don't have to make a big, like, there's something magical that happens when everyone is being taken care of already, so you guys can just relax. Travel to me means ultimate relaxation, means ultimate connection, means warmth, means growing relationships, which sometimes when we are on vacation, my husband will say or do something, and I will look at him and go, I never knew that. Or, say that again? What? Sometimes, even people that you spend a lot of time with, you find out things about them when you're traveling that you never knew. I'm not saying a bad thing, but it could be like, for instance, when we get ready to travel, my husband loves getting everything packed up, and then he wants to be out the door like at butt crack of dawn in the morning, okay? If you guys are not familiar with what the butt crack of dawn is, it's when the roosters are outside crowing. You know, the sun hasn't even come up yet, right? And he wants to be on the road first thing in the morning. He doesn't want to end up in traffic. He doesn't want to end up getting there late. He has a schedule, right? To me, vacations are not about schedule, unless you have to be to the airport or you have to pick up a rental car or something at that one time. But to me, travel is about, I'm already on a schedule at work. I want to be happy. I want to wake up at noon. I want to take a shower. I want to get myself dressed. I want to pack up the car, because it's always exciting when you're like getting everything going. I want to pack up the car, and then on our way out, let's grab something to eat so I don't have to cook at the house, you know, and make sure everything is locked up, and get your butt on the road and go. That's travel to me. Now, I know if you are on a schedule, like you have to be there at a certain time for some reason, I know that's not always necessarily the way it works. But for me, it's how I feel about travel. It's no rules, no No one telling you what to do, no managers, no supervisors, it's just doing what you want to do when you want to do it because you chose to do it. You have a choice. So that is what travel means to me. It also means sometimes I travel with someone that was a childhood friend, and like we haven't spent a lot of time together necessarily, as adults, but we want to travel, and you get to reconnect with this person who still means a whole hell of a lot to you. So that is what it means. It's bringing people together. It's understanding. It's relaxing. It's not stressing out about finances. It's not worrying about. It's just that. Whatever you call that, whatever the word is for that ultimate relaxation and just letting go, that is what travel is to me. That's the beauty of travel to me. Now, I know people travel for business and all these other types of things, but I'm talking about leisure travel here, okay? If you're going for travel, travel probably means work. It probably means airports. It probably means lines. It probably means passports. It probably means, a bunch of stuff that's not exactly the happiest of things ever. But if you love your job, it probably means you're going to get to go and do your thing wherever you are. So there's still an element of happiness to it, right? Okay, so that is what I wanted to say about travel. That's what I wanted to say about the changes that are coming in Travel Start. It's what I wanted to say about getting you guys more involved. It's what I wanted to say about bringing people to Travel Start that you think might enjoy it. It's if you are here, it's because the things that I just said are important to you. So if that's you, please become more social. I am looking for my tribe. I'm looking for people that are commenting, people that want to go on vacation, people that are excited, people that love the pictures, that love the videos, that have something to offer, like in terms of conversation and things about travel. Even if, again, if it's something that you maybe don't agree with, I'm okay with that as long as it's done in a respectful manner. That's all. We may not always have the same outcomes or rules. We may not think exactly the same way, but as long as we're respectful, I'm okay with it. Because sometimes you give a person something to think about they hadn't actually considered, right? And if I don't know the answer to something that you ask me, I will find out. That's the beauty of it. I'll figure that stuff out. Trust me, I will. Okay, so that's it. Please be well. Please be happy. Please be social. Please start talking to me. I would love to be able to keep Travel Start going. But if there isn't going to be something coming out of it, coming back towards me in terms of talking and conversation, in terms of bookings, in terms of getting out, in terms like something, then why am I keeping it going if there's no interaction? Do you know what I'm saying? Like basically, I'm just sitting in a room talking to myself, for myself, because most people aren't going to actually see it. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I mean, right? Right? Like, who wants to be like in the Secret Service with their friends or with people that they like or care about? Like yeah, this person is my friend, but I never talk to them. This person is someone that I like, but I never ever have any type of interaction with them. That to me is crazy. So, and I've done it. Here's the transparency. I've done it. One of my best friends as a child, her name is Angela Smith. I love Angela to death. We talk from time to time. We exchange memes. Like on holidays, we'll exchange some type of like, I miss you type of thing, or I've been thinking about you, whatever. So we've done that. But we don't always necessarily get a chance to just sit down and talk for periods of time. And it might be 2 or 3 years since the last time we've talked, right? Which reminds me, I should call my girl Angela. You see how this works? You start building relationships, and then you start thinking about the relationships that you already have that maybe need some water, need some nurturing. So that's something that travel will do for you too. It will reconnect you with those people. You'll be able to have conversations. You'll have things that you can talk about, even if your lives went different directions. Everyone can talk about what they're going to wear on a cruise, what they're going to wear on vacation, what they're going to do with their hair, where they're going, what they're excited about doing. This thing has been calling me. I cannot wait to do this. I want to taste the food. If you're a foodie, God bless you. Yes, because I have problems eating lots of food. So if you're a foodie, sometimes I want to live vicariously through you, you know. But we've had, last year has been hell. And now it's time to reincorporate spending time with people that are of value to you. Spend time with those people. And what a better way to do it than when you're off on vacation. Buy a vacation, go on vacation, go to Las Vegas, go to Florida, go to Miami, go to New York, go to see the Grand Canyon if you want to hike, go to Yosemite, like, go somewhere with people that you like. Let them know they're of value while they are alive, right here on the planet. Go do it. Don't think about it. Don't say, I'm going to put it on my to-do list. Go out to that person and let them know, I have missed you so. And I want us to reconnect. And I'm thinking maybe we could get our group together that we used to hang out with, or I'm thinking maybe we could get a group together and we could go to XYZ place all together. How does that sound? Honestly, it also gives you a way to reconnect, to like bring them back to you, back into you, and just to build those relationships. So that's it. That's all I've got to say. It's been a long video, long enough. I've been talking for probably something like an hour, hour and a half, because I just did a video for my Living with GI Issues group. But this was important. It's on my heart, and I need Travel Start to grow. That's the honest to God truth. That is the transparency that's out there. Lots of companies aren't going to say it. They're just going to keep sending you marketing materials and emails every day until you get on the boat that you're supposed to be on, you know, with their company. And I'm going to tell you, I need for Travel Start to be better in terms of booking clients, booking vacations, getting you away, in terms of talking to you guys and building a tribe. Or I'm going to have to figure out a way to build my tribe that is not this, which means it'll take my focus off Travel Start. And I don't want to do that. I want my focus to stay with the event planning, well, with ultrasound, with event planning, and with travel. That's where I want you guys to know that my focus is, of course, with my family and so on and so forth. But in terms of business, that's where I'm at. And honestly, in terms of happiness, that's where I am. You guys don't know this, but you can make a difference for me. You can make a difference for my family. And you, every time you spend your money at one of those faceless sites, you are telling that company that you want more of that. I don't want personal service. I don't want someone that remembers that it's a special event for me. I don't want someone that remembers that I have children. I don't want someone who makes sure to send me messages before I'm supposed to get on a plane or before I have to go somewhere, or that I need to get on that thing at the airline and check in early. Like, you don't want that personalized service. And I get it. It's not for everyone. So if it's not for you, that's great. I understand. Maybe you should stay with the nameless company, you know? But most of us really want to be treated like we're special and like someone cares. And if that is you, sorry, there's something that just fell into my eyeball. And if that is you, then you're in the right place. But now I need people to start booking, start asking for quotes, start letting me know where you want to go and when you want to go, and understand that that travel, in terms of when you book with me, I approach every travel booking like your family. I'm going to ask you questions. Be prepared for that. I know the newer generations don't like to talk on the phone, but we need to talk on the phone. I need to be able to hear your voice. I need to be, because sometimes what's happening is you'll be talking about something. Let me give you an example. Yeah, going to take the family to the Grand Canyon. That's what we're going to do. And yeah, sometime in the next couple months, just check all the weekends. Like, I don't even know. I'm going to have to request the time off. That is a very different conversation than, my kids just told me they want to go to the Grand Canyon. Do you know that I have never been to the Grand Canyon? And not only have I never been, but I've always wanted to know what all the hubbub is about. Now, I'm not really excited about the hiking, but if we can go to the Grand Canyon and stay for a day and then leave the Grand Canyon and go to Las Vegas or something like that, that would be the best of all the worlds. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm talking to you and your voice sounds like the first one, I know that you're not really wanting to go to the Grand Canyon. You know, I also know that your family probably knows you don't want to go to the Grand Canyon. I also know that you are going to need a sweetener in order to get excited about this deal. And that sweetener could be going, you know, staying at the Grand Canyon for a day or so and then going somewhere else. Or maybe you're an RV family, and you're going to stay there for a day, but then you want to go and relax and go poolside somewhere else. So we have to find that for you. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm looking at my clock. It says I'm about 20 minutes in on this video. I'm going to cut it off there. You guys, I am asking you with full transparency just to be more involved, either on YouTube or on Facebook or social media or whatever. Talk to me. I guess that's all I'm saying. Talk to me. And when you're thinking about travel, let my name, let Travel Start 67, let Travel Start come to the forward parts of your mind and say, I know who I should check with, and I know she's going to do a good job because she actually cares. She's not this faceless entity. She's actually someone that wants to do the right thing for me and for my family. That's the feeling I get from her. If that's the feeling you get from me, please, please understand that no business stays in business without customers, without clients, without their tribe. No business can stay afloat without some interaction. So that's where I am. I want you guys to be here. I want us to be here, and I want this to be a place where we can just come and be ourselves and talk about travel and enjoy it and, make memories together. Even the memories of planning a trip, to me, are quite special to me. Okay? All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much. We will see you on the very next video. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye.